normally don't bother me, but I feel like... Good morning. It is day 1 of my cycle. We're starting off strong. It is day 1 of my cycle. And if you know, you know, I am just not really feeling it today. So we're gonna have a just low-key, chill, cozy day at home. I'm gonna bake apple cider donuts. I have never made apple cider donuts, but back when I lived in New York City, one of my most favorite fall things was going apple picking upstate, and then they just have the sweetest little markets that always have these warm apple cider donuts. And so while I don't have that here, I've never actually made donuts before, but they look really simple. So I'll share the recipe down below. Have a little bit of work to catch up on, but really no plans today. I'm excited. I love these days. It's really sweet just getting to spend time with Connor and hang out. Aiden's in the office, so it's just the two of us. Figured I could just take you guys along the next few days. This dress is from Spell. It is so comfy, especially for fall. I love the colors, super loose. Perfect outfit for today because there's no way you would catch me in any pants, anything tight. Not gonna happen today. Sure how these are going to turn out. That was so chaotic. It was all going well until I had to put the batter in a plastic bag, and then you kind of put it in the donut molds, but it started pouring out of the plastic bag everywhere. It's on the floor, it's on my camera. Connor's picking up from the nap early. I ended up just spooning it into the pan, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. My batter felt a little bit more liquidy than it should have, but you know, that's all part of the process. I'm trying to get better at baking. I'm not great at baking. It is just not something that comes naturally to me, but I'm like, can you really mess up apple cider donuts? Who knows? Let's do a taste test. I'm not super hopeful. They're good. I am kind of missing some of the apple flavor though. I wonder if it's because of the apple cider that I bought. They're definitely good. They're really sweet. They're delicious, but I'm just kind of picky when it comes to apple cider donuts because I've had some really, really good ones. I want to try to make them again, but they kind of just taste like cinnamon sugar donuts. Let me know if you have a favorite apple cider donut recipe. I need to try it again. About to head out. I'm going to develop some photos and drop off my new lead, but I had to share these New Balances I just got. I have always wanted a pair of New Balances. I actually ordered some from Anthropologie and I got them in the mail, and they were so much more gray than I expected. So I went to return them at the store and I saw these, and these were totally what I was going for. I'm going to wear them with my dress. I don't know if that's weird. I'm gonna chill out while Connor naps. I actually have this little stuffed animal. It's technically Connor's. The brand sent it to him. It's from Warmies. It's so cool because you heat them up in the microwave, and they kind of have some essential oils in it, I think, maybe. I don't know. It has like a slight lavender scent almost. I'm actually gonna use this as a heating pad for myself because I'm definitely cramping. So I'm just gonna chill. I'm actually working on his birthday party, which I'm not going crazy by any means, but I need to order his cakes, and so I'm trying to figure out what to tell them what I want. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna do something simple, and if anything I might just add things on it, but I'm gonna do some Pinterest scrolling and then maybe just look at a couple of... I'm also thinking about birthday gifts. Again, I'm not gonna go crazy with gifts either, but I really want to buy things that we'll use. I actually just ordered one of the things. It's one of those kitchen towers where your toddler can stand in and help you cook. I've just always seen my siblings have those for their kids growing up, and it's just so sweet that he's gonna be able to help me cook and bake and all that. I can't wait for that. Let me know any other ideas. The only other thing I really have in my mind is one of those nugget couches. I don't think I'll actually do the Nugget brand because it's really expensive, but I saw some cute ones on Amazon, and I think that those are two very practical gifts. But let me know things that your 1-year-old really uses, or I guess 1 to 2, even on beyond that too. And I want to figure out something to watch. Let me know what you're watching right now. Do you have a show? Is there a good movie out? wearing enjoying this little airy pullover. I actually slept in this last night. It is so comfortable. I'm about to get ready for the day, but I wanted this to be your sign to take your supplements. If you forgot to take them today, I have always been on and off with supplements. I'll go through periods where I'm really good about taking them. I don't know, there's just so many out there. Sometimes it's really overwhelming to find something that doesn't have a ton of synthetic ingredients or anything like that, but I wanted to share one with you guys because I have been taking these over the last few months and they are different. These are from Gem. They're actually a real food supplement, which I've always known is the best way to get in all the nutrients that you need. Of course, it can be really difficult, especially now in the season of life, to just get all of them in. So when I heard about these, they just solved all my problems. Basically, Gem is just a little bite that you take. It's a supplement and it contains everything that you need. It's full of over 20 real food vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and prebiotics. And right now, Gem is offering 50% off your first month if you go to dailygem.com/MichelleReed and use my code MichelleReed at checkout. It is crazy when you look at your traditional multivitamin, how many fillers and just synthetic ingredients are in them when you just have a traditional capsule. I'll include a close-up, but oh my goodness, you can just see all the real food in there. There are so many different vitamins in here. I'll put it on the screen, but just a few. You have vitamin K2, folate, zinc, vitamin B complex, vitamin D2, vitamin E, ginger. If you look at the ingredients on the back, you can see that this is all just real food. There's nothing sketchy, no fillers, no preservatives. It tastes super mild too. It's a little bit sweet, but it doesn't have a really strong flavor. It's something that's so easy to take every day. I've been super open about my journey of just trying to prioritize my health and my wellness as a mom, and I think it's so easy to neglect yourself in this season of life. But it is so true. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and I think especially as I've been prioritizing just taking care of my fitness, eating more whole foods, I have just felt so much better. And I love that Gem just simplifies the whole process, and I've been such a fan of these because I'm so picky when it comes to supplements. So again, I'll have my link down below. You can use my code MichelleReed at checkout and that'll get you 50% off your first month. I actually just ran to the post office because I was trying to pick up a package that I didn't realize I had to sign for, and this actually was delivered quite a bit ago, but I just thought it went missing. But I guess they only hold packages for a couple weeks, so it's gone. I'm sad. It was something that I bought for Connor's birthday from Etsy, and it's such a bummer. I tried to figure out something with the seller, but I guess technically it's my fault because I wasn't there to sign, but such a bummer. But I'm now headed off to an antique store and the thrift store as well because I'm just looking for a couple things for his birthday party. I want to get a cake stand, and I'm trying to find something just a little bit more affordable. So I thought we'd check there, maybe around Home Goods if I don't find anything there. And I always just like to browse around there. This is my favorite antique store. They have such good stuff, and the prices aren't wild. Sometimes antique stores end up being a little bit pricier. The thrift store will obviously be more affordable. But let's go see what they have. Let's go check it out. I didn't find anything at the antique store. They did have a lot of cake stands, but they were really nice, like crystal and very, very expensive, which was not what I was looking for. But we did go to Home Goods, and I found this just extremely simple, basic cake stand, and it was $15, which I figure this will be nice to have anyways. And so I'm gonna use this one for just the big cake. And I also am gonna do a smash cake for Connor, and I thought that this would be perfect. This tiny little trivet, it's not tiny, it's a decent size, but his little smash cake on, I thought that this would be really cute. Perfect size, and this was $10. I also just grabbed some measuring cups and spoons. I, for some reason, have lost so many of my measuring spoons. So a lot of times when I'm using a teaspoon, I'll use the half teaspoon and just do it twice. And sometimes I think that's why my baked goods don't turn out, because my measuring isn't incredibly precise, which is more important when you're baking. So I thought it was about time to get a new set, and this was $12, and they're not the cutest thing in the world, but they're okay. They have little wooden handles. That is everything. I'm trying to slowly go about getting everything for his birthday, so it's something that's enjoyable and not stressful. And I mean, it does not need to be stressful. I'm trying to get more comfortable with just like hosting and having people over more, and not making it this giant thing. So just as I think of things, I'm trying to pick them up. I also find I find better deals when I do it that way versus just going out the weekend before and buying a bunch of stuff. So it feels nice just kind of grabbing a thing or two here and there, but let's go ahead and head home. Back home, I changed my top because I was feeding Connor and I got food all over that shirt. I wanted to say that I really like this tank. I've actually been wearing it for working out too. It's from Old Navy. So comfy. But I'm about to make the donuts again because we're gonna go watch a football game with my family tomorrow. And I thought it'd be fun to bring some. And I want to attempt it with this apple pie spice. I forgot to share that I got this at Home Goods as well. I tried to find apple pie spice at the grocery store and they didn't have any. So you can make your own, but I'm interested to see if this actually makes it taste better because the one I made myself didn't have cloves in it. So we'll see. We also have our measuring cups I just washed, and so we'll see if that makes a difference. While those are baking too, I think I'm gonna clean out some of our kitchen cabinets. I have one cabinet that I keep all of Connor's bottles and just kind of baby stuff in there, and I wanna clear that out. It's crazy that he's almost 1 and he's about to be off of formula. Very thankful for that in terms of our wallets. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that transition goes. I'm thinking that these donuts are looking better. Someone woke up pretty early from his nap, so I did not get to the cabinets, but that is okay because I kind of didn't want to do that anyways. Are you trying to stand on your high chair? Good morning. I'm just getting ready for the day right now. And every now and then I just feel like getting ready on the floor in our bedroom. It's just such a vibe. It's a Saturday. We are going to spend time with my family today. It's the Ohio State Buckeye game, which my family are big Ohio State Buckeye fans. I will say I don't really keep up too much with it, but I love the vibe of a football game. I'm just not huge on actually watching the game itself. That is why I have on my red sweater. I got this in one of my recent vlogs from Zara. So cute. I really been liking it. I've kind of been a flop at vlogging. I'm sorry. I've just been really taking it easy, and I always do the thing of, well, I'm not really doing anything, so I don't want to record, but then I realize people actually like the vlogs that are very normal the most. I'm gonna bring over those donuts that I made, but I'm also gonna make a little mocktail that I've been wanting to try. The older that I get, the more I realize just how much work my mom would put in on these days of having everyone over, just when we were kids too. She would always make this giant spread for the football game. And now I realize how much effort that took because I hardly ever do that. But even just making one thing takes so much time. This morning we went and saw the ducks. It was really sweet. We grabbed coffee, saw our ducks at the park, not the geese, because if you know, you know. They're not huge fans of us. Last night I double shampooed my hair for the first time because I've been trying to figure out why my hair gets so greasy just in between washes. I'm gonna see how it helps. I will say that my hair feels very clean today, but I always love my hair the first day after I wash it since I take my showers at night. But then after that, it's so hard for me to style my hair after. The mocktail turned out so good. I just tried a little bit. I figured there was plenty here, but I'll have the recipe linked down below. It's a little bit sweet. I feel like I may have used ginger beer instead of ginger ale. I think that swap would be good, but overall, very good. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. We have church here in a bit, but I want to actually make some pumpkin cinnamon rolls before then. They have to sit for a little bit, and I think that window of time will be perfect. So we're gonna try to do them. I've wanted to try this recipe for a while. It looks so good. It has cream cheese frosting, and I've been on my baking grind, so. second rise right now, so I'm gonna do a little tidying up of our living room. It's kind of crazy in here, and then might fold some laundry, just do some Sunday getting my life together things. This is the tower that I got Connor for his birthday. It's so cute. It's a green color. It's from Picaglio, but I'm gonna go ahead and store it for now so we can build it once it's closer to his birthday, but I just cannot wait. It also came super quick. Let me know if your toddler baby has one of these because I'm just so excited for it. Just popped the cinnamon rolls out of the oven. Oh my goodness, you guys. Also, side note, I got this pan from Amazon. How cute is it? I think it's just adorable. It's technically a pie dish, but cinnamon rolls are just so cute in a pie dish, and I'm about to frost them. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try these. I might wait to try one with dinner. I mean, am I gonna be able to wait to try one until dinner? They just are beautiful. Let's give this a try. Homemade cinnamon rolls, when you look at the recipe, it's definitely time consuming. It's not a quick process, but it is so worth it. There is nothing that compares to just homemade, gooey, soft cinnamon rolls. This recipe is spot on. I'll have it down below. Totally worth all the work that we just put in there. Wow, so good. I got a comment on one of my recent videos that I thought was interesting, and it was just talking about how a lot of these videos that I put out aren't realistic for what it's like being a mom. No one does all of this stuff during the day and doesn't share any of the negative parts. And comments like these normally don't bother me, but I feel like for me and just my journey as a mom, I have tried to be so open and transparent about the things that I personally go through as a mom, especially early on, just having a very dark and just difficult kind of first few months. However, I never want to share negative things from my son. Just in general, I do try to keep a lot of the content that I share on here about me as a mom, me within our family, and not about particular just people in my life. That's how it's been for my marriage. That's how it's been with my son. And I really like this to be just an outlet for me. And that's something that's been really important to me. I know it is really fun and it's interesting just like seeing other faces on the vlog. And every now and then I do share, especially my other friends who do YouTube, people are more comfortable with that. But I would say within just the realm of my life, I do kind of have more privacy within that. But especially when it comes to my son, because that is just a whole territory that even now I sometimes wonder, I'm like, have I shared too much, especially when it comes to sleep and that kind of thing. And I think as he gets older, it'll be less and less and less. But I just want to be so particular about the things that I share. And with that being said, I don't want you to ever think that things are super easy and seamless all the time, because that is just not the case. I have hard days, and honestly, the last few days have been harder, not really because of anything else. And that's not to say what I'm sharing each day isn't authentic, because a lot of the days, especially just given how I started, I just have such a sense of gratitude for where I'm at and appreciative of how much life has just gotten so full since, you know, being in that state early on. And I think I just have a lot more perspective from that. But it's not easy. If you have raised kids, you know it's not easy. I shared a vlog recently about, you know, some of the harder days. And so I do think it's really important to share that too, because I don't want anyone to think that I have it all together all the time, that everything's so seamless and perfect, because wow, that's not the truth at all. I think I'm always learning too about what I want to share, what I don't want to share. But I also never want to look back on these videos and just see me complaining about where I'm at, and just remember, I don't know, it's like when you go back through your photos on an airplane when you don't have Wi-Fi and you look at everything with just a rose-colored lens. You don't remember all the really hard moments, you just remember all the really positive ones. And that's what I try to put out, especially if someone's having a just rougher day themselves. I do think it's important to share just some things that I'm struggling with, so you know that I've been there too. I don't want to add to that load by just coming on here and being just really negative. Little guy is getting a nice long nap with dad right now, and then I think we're gonna try to do some sort of park outing. We've been going to the park. He's big enough to really be in the swing right now, so we try to go there every single day. I think Aiden's gonna grill us some steaks tonight, hopefully try our cinnamon rolls, and have just a chill evening before starting the week. you.